Hello and welcome. This is Awesome Will here. I hope that all of you are feeling amazing when I drop this video. And I do, and I mean, I really do have a good one for you here tonight. For you, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you waiting for me and being on the lookout as well. It has been a very yet tiresome and extensive day today. But however, I managed to come through for you, as I said I would. The topic that I'd like to discuss tonight is why the smallest thing you do for her holds the greatest value when that woman's for you. Let me say that again. Why the smallest things you do for her holds the greatest value when that woman's for you? Question mark. Let's get right into it, shall we? Why women value the smaller things in a relationship. In relationships, it's often the little things that resonate most deeply with women. Hear me out, fellas. Although grand gestures have their place, many women place significant value on the small, consistent actions that show thoughtfulness, care, and presence. Understanding why these smaller gestures matter so much can provide valuable insights into strengthening relationships and deepening emotional bonds. Number one, just as a small suggestion. Small gestures reflect thoughtfulness. One reason small gestures resonate with women is that they reflect a level of thoughtfulness and attention to detail. Actions like remembering a favorite coffee, order, leaving a sweet note, or asking about a work project demonstrate attentiveness. This thoughtfulness shows that a man is paying close attention to what makes her happy, suggesting he values her as an individual with unique preferences, dreams, and needs. Baby is always gonna need me. You know what I mean? The ladies are always going to need me, at least those that desire me. Same for you, fellas. For many women, feeling seen and understood is an essential part of emotional security. When a partner notices small details, it's a reminder that he genuinely listens and cares. That's important. This subtle level of attentiveness can be just as impactful, if not more so, than bigger actions. Number two, consistency shows reliability. There's nothing like being available to the ladies, guys, especially that special one, or there might be several that you've been encountering or that you've had your eye on. Being consistent, being available, to them, because your situation can change within the twinkling of an eye, man. It can happen very quickly, or rather quickly. So being available and also being reliable is a very good trait. It's a good look for you. Consistency shows reliability. In many cases, small acts of kindness or support provide a sense of consistency, which builds trust over time. Relationships thrive when there is a foundation on dependability And when a man does small things consistently, it reflects his commitment. The small actions become symbolic of a partner's reliability. Consistency in these small actions, such as checking in during a stressful day or bringing her comfort foods when she's feeling down, creates a sense of emotional safety. This pattern of reliability means she knows she can count on him to be there in both big and small ways. Number three, small actions keep romance alive. While romantic gestures can include grand expressions like elaborate dates or gifts, everyday romance is often kept alive through simple acts. A kiss on the forehead, holding hands, or complimenting. Ain't nothing wrong with grabbing baby by the hand. There's absolutely nothing wrong with grabbing a woman by the hand. Showing her that you're there with her, you know, hey man, every step of the way. It's just an intimate moment. You know what I mean? Grab a hand every chance that you get, especially during an intimate moment. Make it everlasting, something memorable. Her appearance can be incredibly meaningful as these actions subtly but powerfully communicate affection. Affection. This everyday romance keeps relationships feeling fresh and cherished. Don't be boring. Over time, the repetition of these small gestures often strengthens emotional intimacy, leading to a deeper, more enduring connection. When men take the time to show small, consistent signs of affection, it fosters an environment where romance can flourish naturally. Number four, they reflect emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy in relationships often stems from the small, shared moments rather than major events. For example, sharing a laugh over a private joke, texting good morning regularly, or offering. Now, I don't totally agree with every morning, you know, but that is, another form of emotional intimacy to text her, some mornings, not every morning. It depends on where you are as far as communication or, the legitimacy of what you have going on or your connection with that person at that very moment. But every morning isn't really necessary. Unless, of course, like I said, it depends. It's solely upon the connection that you have with that individual and what makes you feel most comfortable. But I myself, I wouldn't overwhelm, the lady, with too many of those. Regularly or offering a listening ear after a tough day. Now that is a good one because women oftentimes have stressful days, just like we do. And to be there for her as a listening ear and not say a mumbling word and not be judgmental and give her a solution to her problems to somewhat soothe her pain, to have her, at ease, you know what I mean? To get her mind off of things, to take her away for a little bit. But for the most part, as counsel, you listen to her and maybe even pour her a glass of wine, and just listen to her, man. Listening and a listening ear after a tough day demonstrates a man's willingness to be emotionally present. These little things create a sense of intimacy that strengthens the relationship emotional depth. When a man puts effort into these smaller gestures, it shows he values emotional closeness and connection. This is especially important as it provides reassurance that the relationship is not solely about physical attraction or convenience, but it is built on genuine care and understanding. That's where it's at right there. That's the sweet spot. Genuine care and understanding. Number 5, small acts can be less overwhelming when, than grand gestures. Small acts can be less overwhelming than grand gestures. For some, grand romantic gestures can feel overwhelming or even uncomfortable. Not everyone expresses love through grandiosity, and not everyone wants to be the center of a big production. Very true. Smaller acts of love and care are often more approachable, making it easier for both partners to express affection regularly without pressure. Frequent, smaller gestures keep things light and effortless, showing love without any pressure to reciprocate, keyword, in a certain way. This can make relationships feel more balanced, with both partners contributing naturally rather than feeling obligated to match each other's actions. Number 6, they create positive memories. The accumulation of small gestures builds a reservoir of positive memories, which is essential in any relationship. These memories reinforce love and appreciation, becoming anchors during tougher times. Women often value memories that reflect warmth, laughter, and support, which are typically created in everyday moments rather than during extraordinary events. For instance, cooking together. I like to cook, that's for sure. Walking the dog or simply watching a favorite show becomes more memorable when these experiences are infused with small loving gestures. Over time, these positive memories can become a powerful reminder of the joy and companionship shared in the relationship. Number 7, small gestures show effort and investment. Relationships require effort from both sides, and when a man consistently shows up with small acts of kindness, it demonstrates that he's invested. This effort doesn't necessarily mean grand gesture or expensive gifts, but rather a willingness to put thought and energy into the relationship. The time and energy spent on small acts of love reveal a level of dedication that many women find reassuring. This effort might come in many forms, as simple as helping with a household task, encouraging her passion, or listening without interruption, as I just mentioned. Each small investment helps build a relationship that's rooted in mutual respect, keyword, and care. Number 8, small things reflects a man's values and his character. Women often see the smaller gestures as a window into a man's character and values. When a partner consistently exhibits kindness, patience, which is very much needed, or attentiveness through small actions, it reflects deeper traits that go beyond romance. These actions suggest that he is compassionate, dependable, and empathetic, qualities many women seek in a partner. For example, if he remembers important details about her family, shows respect in conversations, or offers to support her when she's feeling overwhelmed, these small things paint a picture of his overall character. Over time, these gestures reveal his values and integrity, making it clear that he's someone who respects and cares for her deeply. They reinforce, this is number 9, they reinforce the feeling of being loved for who she is. That's right, man. Like I said, too. That's another thing, another point I make. Not being judgmental, man. There's somebody for everyone. There's somebody for somebody, man. You know, regardless of the lifestyle, regardless of the color, the race, the creed, you know, not being judgmental about who you're involved with because you accepted them. You accepted them at a price, you know, at a price. I mean, you're willing to embrace who they are and love them just the same, if not more, especially when it's involving a particular man or a particular woman coming together, you know. You accept everything that comes with them. Grand gestures can sometimes feel generic, especially if they're disconnected from her personality or preferences. In contrast, the small things often reflect a man's genuine desire to make his partner feel special as an individual. A thoughtful gesture, like surprising her with a book by her favorite author or a snack she loves, shows that he values who she is specifically, not just as his girlfriend or his partner. These actions remind her that he knows and appreciates her unique qualities, which can foster a greater sense of security and acceptance. Many women value the women value this feeling of being understood and accepted for who they are, quirks and all, rather than a version of themselves that someone else imagines. Number 10, they offer reassurance and affection in subtle ways. Small gestures act as constant reminders of a partner's love and support. You know, the booty rubs, every now and then, the booty rubs and, the kisses on the forehead or, the kisses on the neck, you know what I mean? Here and there, she might be kissing you, she might be cooking and you come up behind it, you kiss her on the neck or nibble on her earlobe a little bit here and there, you know what I mean? Just, reassurance and affection. That's exactly what it is. Reassurance and affection. Okay? Small gestures act as constant reminders of a partner's love and support. In the ebb and flow of daily life, such reminders provide emotional grounding. When a man does small things to make her feel cherished, it reassures her that he's committed even during busy or challenging times. Examples might include sending a thoughtful text, preparing her favorite meal, or taking the time to ask how she's really doing. These subtle gestures carry a powerful message that he's there, he cares, and he's ready to support her, even in the smallest ways. Number 11, small gestures have a lasting impact. Small gestures have a lasting impact. Because small actions are often done frequently, they have a cumulative effect. Grand gestures might stand out, but it's the smaller, regular acts that contribute to the overall tone and quality of the relationship. Over time, these seemingly small actions often have a lasting impact on her emotional well being and happiness within the relationship. When women reflect on relationships, it's often the small things that stand out as some of their fondest memories. These everyday actions accumulate into a powerful legacy of love, making her feel truly valued and appreciated. They enhance communication and connection. Lastly, small gestures enhance communication by creating an open environment where each partner feels comfortable expressing affection. Small gestures encourage a back and forth rhythm of love and kindness, which fosters deeper connection or communication. They help create a foundation where both partners feel safe to share their feelings, hopes, and concerns openly. Whether it's texting a quick thinking of you, or lending a supportive hand, these gestures serve as frequent reminders of his love. This open communication strengthens the relationship, allowing both partners to grow closer and deepen their connection. While grand gestures can create memorable moments, it's often the small, thoughtful actions that provide the greatest depth in relationships. For many women, these gestures serve as daily reminders of love, care, and attentiveness. They create a sense of trust, build positive memories, and foster emotional intimacy that makes the relationship stronger. In a world where distractions are everywhere, choosing to pay attention and consistently show small acts of kindness is a way of showing true commitment and presence. These small gestures may seem simple, but they hold immense power in building a fulfilling and lasting relationship where both partners feel truly loved and appreciated. So, what I'd like you to do is leave a comment and let me know what you think about this topic. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe also. And to the guys, you don't necessarily have to leave with your wallet, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, the smallest thing that you do for her it holds the greatest value only if that woman's for you. Just you being in her presence alone makes her like a puppy dog when it's real. You know what I mean? There's been times, man, and I'm just going to be completely honest with you. There's been times that it might have been a couple of days or maybe a week or so that I hadn't seen, a particular woman or women that, I haven't seen in years. It might be even a week or so, and it's happened on multiple occasions. But when I arrive, the comfortability that they feel, when I arrive, I pull up into the driveway. I can't even get my door open for them, for them opening it for me and diving inside the car onto my lap before I could even get, from behind the wheel or come from behind the wheel of the car. You know what I mean? So that woman is for you. I mean, tackle you with excitement. You know what I mean? That woman is for you. She's digging you like that. You know what I mean? So the simplest things that you do with a woman that appreciates you, she's going to appreciate anything you do for her, really. She's just excited to see you. She's just excited to just, you know, rub your face with her hands and just hold your face with her hands just to see if you're real or not. You know? I mean, there's been occasions that I hadn't seen women in years, and I might just see them, like randomly see them while I'm traveling, through a particular, neighborhood or something like that. And man, they dive into the car. I'm talking about tackling me, man. You know what I mean? Excited to see me. I'm talking about excited to see me, man. So to have that kind of effect on a woman, I don't feel that it's something to be, taken advantage of. I mean, it's just like this. You have it if you have it. And if you don't, you can have that impact on women. You know what I mean? If you don't have that impact on women, you can. But you must first be true to self. And another thing, there's a post that I remember from a couple of years ago, and it's a female artist, and she was mentioning that she just wish that she had someone that she can, travel with cross country, nationally or internationally, but it was mainly nationally, is what she was saying. And she's a celebrity, and she said all she wants is someone that she can roll with and travel with, and eat some truck stop food, you know, something simple, just kick it, ride, talk, hang out, have an expedition with one another, and eat some truck stop food. You know what I mean? And another thing, guys, an ice cream date, when that woman is for you, she'll appreciate it. Because for one, women love sweets. And not very many women are going to turn down ice cream, because most women love or like or enjoy ice cream. And another thing, there's probably even a chance that she had something in the closet, something simple that she could put on that she considers to be cute or whatever. She was just waiting on an occasion to put it on, just for something like that, something simple. You know what I mean? Just for something like that, something simple as a ice cream date. You know what I mean? Rather you go into the Dairy Queen, the Baskin Robbins, you know, wherever you should decide to go to get your ice cream, Brahm or Brahma, wherever you decide to get your ice cream, she'd be elated to go, especially when she's for you. And another thing, I don't know a woman that doesn't like barbecue, man. I've never met a woman, man, that doesn't enjoy barbecue. Some good barbecue, man. You know, even if you're into fitness, or the both of you are into fitness, you just decide, hey, let's go and have some barbecue. I want to take you, have some barbecue. You know what I mean? Go and eat some barbecue. Consider it a cheat day. She'll enjoy it. Not only did she have a good cheat meal, she enjoyed the time that you spent with her while doing it. Sitting at a picnic table. Something simple, just intimate moments. But for the most part, it was finger licking good. And they love barbecue, man. I've never, like I said, never met a woman. I don't care, maybe she's vegan now or whatever. But before she became vegan, she loved some barbecue, man. I've never met a woman or a female that does not enjoy barbecue. So that's just something to think about, man. When that woman's for you, she won't turn you down, man. When she's really, really digging on you like that, man, she'll never tell you no. You have to stop her. You know what I mean? That's how real it can get. You know, listen, baby, listen, check this out. You don't necessarily have to do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Listen, I got this. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, she's on the front line for you, man. no matter what. You have to stop her because she always on go. When it comes to you, she's on go, man. You don't have to force a woman to submit to your way. You don't have to force anything on that woman, man. When she's for you, she gonna do whatever she got to do to keep you pleased. She's gonna do whatever she possibly can to make sure that you're happy. Not that she can make you happy. You have to have happiness before meeting this lady or meeting this woman. And you can share happiness together because she has it and you have it, or you had it when you discovered her. You know what I mean? So, once again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I really, really appreciate your patience. Like I said, it was a very extensive day today, but however, I still managed to come on and make this video for you. And I'm going to continue to do so. That's what it's about. It's more about the effort. It's more about the thought, really, that counts. And besides, it's for you. It's available to you. And I'm just glad that I have someone to listen. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you have a pleasant night and a pleasant remainder of your week as well. Feel free to check out the rest of the videos that I have here, on YouTube as well. And, just as I was sliding in, I was sliding by first before sliding in. Then I slid in. So now I'm about to slide on out and continue about. This is Awesome Will. And I hope you have an awesome remaining of your night. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.